What if a single young emperor, caught between the traditions of a crumbling dynasty and the forces of modernity, he chose to betray his own family and fight for a revolution that he believed would save his country? This is the tragic and heroic story of Emperor Guangxu of China. The year is 1898. The Qing dynasty, after nearly 300 years of rule, is in a state of decay. China is humiliated by foreign powers, weakened by corruption, and a massive ancient empire is on the verge of collapse. The young Emperor Guangxu in his mid-20s is a man of vision. He sees the need for radical reform if China is to survive. Inspired by Western models, he initiates the 100 Days Reform, a bold series of edicts aimed at modernizing the military government and education system. He wanted to transform a feudal empire into a powerful modern nation. But the emperor's ambitions clashed with the immense power of his aunt, the cunning and conservative Empress Dowager Cixi. Cixi, a shrewd political operator who had held power for decades, saw the reforms as a direct threat to her authority and the traditional order. The court was divided, with reformers supporting the emperor and conservatives rallying behind the Empress Dowager. Guangxu was a man of integrity but lacked the political ruthlessness of his aunt. He was isolated and surrounded by enemies. Cixi, sensing a chance to reassert her power, orchestrated a coup d'etat. She placed the young emperor under house arrest, effectively making him a prisoner in his own palace. She then rescinded all of his reforms, had his allies arrested and executed, and returned China to its old ways. Guangxu spent the last 10 years of his life as a forgotten man, a king in name, only a prisoner in his own home. He died in 1908, just one day before Cixi herself, under mysterious circumstances that have led many historians to believe he was poisoned. His tragic end marked the end of any hope for a peaceful top-down reform in China. The story of Emperor Guangxu is one of a leader who was ahead of his time, a visionary who was defeated not on the battlefield, but in the labyrinthine corridors of power. His failure paved the way for the ultimate collapse of the Qing dynasty and the revolution that would sweep across China just a few years later. Do you think Emperor Guangxu's efforts were doomed from the start? Or could he have succeeded with a different strategy or more support? To explore more about this pivotal period in Chinese history, subscribe to our channel and watch our full video on the fall of the Qing dynasty.